Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a major development in the ongoing U.S. Philippines defense partnership that directly impacts operations in the South China Sea. Washington is stepping up support by upgrading a key Philippine naval base, Naval Detachment Oyster Bay, with a boat repair and maintenance facility. Why is this important? Because Oyster Bay isn't just another base. It's the strategic launch pad for many of the Philippines' resupply missions to contested maritime territories, including the highly volatile Second Thomas Shoal. Let's break down what's happening, why it matters, and what this means for regional stability and deterrence. But before we dive in, we must keep in mind that a stronger Philippines is built not just through military strength, but through good governance, fighting corruption, rejecting political fanaticism, and combating misinformation. Naval Detachment Oyster Bay sits on the western edge of Palawan, giving Philippine forces the shortest and most direct route into the contested waters of the West Philippine Sea, known internationally as the South China Sea. Compared to a longer and logistically difficult voyage from Puerto Princesa, Oyster Bay enables rapid response and more sustained operations. This base has become the nerve center for Philippine patrols, resupply missions, and even joint exercises with allies like the U.S., Japan, and Australia. Now, Washington is planning to pour between $1 million and $5 million into upgrading Oyster Bay with a dedicated boat repair and maintenance facility. This is a significant capability boost. The construction project will include a facility equipped with a portable 5-ton gantry crane, able to lift and move 24-foot watercraft, 2 multi-purpose rooms, possibly for command briefings or equipment storage, reconstruction of the steep, degraded boat ramp, currently unsuitable for watercraft deployment. This is a design-build project, and it's expected to break ground by June or July this year. Increased Chinese harassment at sea has damaged numerous Philippine vessels, from ramming incidents to water cannon attacks. Just in the past 2 years, fishing boats, Coast Guard cutters, and civilian contracted vessels have suffered equipment loss, engine damage, and hull breaches. Having repair facilities at Oyster Bay means these vessels can get back into action faster, a critical need when every delay means lost presence at sea. The Philippine Daily Inquirer reported way back in 2014 that the government considered turning Oyster Bay over to the U.S. for development. Since then, slow but steady upgrades have taken place. In 2020, a large pier was built, allowing larger Philippine Navy landing vessels to dock. Satellite images between 2022 and 2024 show ammunition bunkers, marine assault boats, and increased naval activity. The base has quietly transformed from an underdeveloped outpost into a serious forward operating base, and the U.S. clearly sees its value. Among the most high-profile assets at Oyster Bay are the 2 ex-U.S. Navy Cyclone-class patrol ships, now known as BRP Valentin Diaz, PS-177, and BRP Ladislao II, PS-178. These ships were transferred in 2023 and have been actively patrolling the region. Valentin Diaz even sailed with U.S., Japanese, and Australian warships during a joint patrol in November. Additionally, American-supplied unmanned surface vessels, including T-12 Mantas and a Devil Ray T-38, are now deployed from Oyster Bay, expanding maritime domain awareness capabilities. The U.S. support doesn't stop at infrastructure and equipment. Task Force Ayungin, a dedicated American unit, has been advising and training Philippine forces on maritime operations in contested areas. This task force is named after Ayungin Shoal, the Filipino name for Second Thomas Shoal, with a BRP Sierra Madre remains grounded as a Philippine outpost. This coordination plays a critical role in the complex and often dangerous resupply missions to Sierra Madre. Oyster Bay-based forces have been directly involved in high-tension incidents, including one last June, where a Philippine Navy SEAL lost a finger after a Chinese vessel rammed their boat. That incident prompted bilateral talks between Manila and Beijing, leading to a short-lived agreement to de-escalate tensions at Second Thomas Shoal. While the situation has remained relatively stable since, these events underscore the need for resilient infrastructure, faster vessel turnaround, and on-site maintenance capabilities. What sets this project apart is that it falls outside the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA sites. EDCA provides a framework for the U.S. to rotate troops and pre-position equipment at 9 locations across the Philippines. This also reflects a broader trend in Philippine defense planning, the emphasis on dual-use infrastructure. While the upgrade is primarily military, it can also support humanitarian missions, disaster response, and even local maritime commerce. Palawan, being one of the most disaster-prone provinces due to typhoons and sea surges, benefits greatly from this development. With boat repair and docking facilities on hand, the Philippine Navy and Coast Guard can quickly deploy rescue or relief missions when natural disasters strike. Moreover, it reduces reliance on distant naval commands like in Cavite or Subic, decentralizing operational capabilities and strengthening defense posture closer to contested waters. This is in line with the Comprehensive Archipelagic Defense Concept, CDC, being pursued by the Department of National Defense, ensuring that key outposts across the archipelago are equipped to function independently and respond rapidly to threats or emergencies. But Oyster Bay isn't one of them, which shows that both Manila and Washington are willing to go beyond traditional frameworks to address evolving threats. This isn't just about bases. It's about building real, sustainable maritime power projection points near flashpoints like the South China Sea and Luzon Strait. The upgrade of Naval Detachment Oyster Bay is more than just a construction project. It's a statement. A statement that the Philippines will not back down in asserting its sovereign rights, and that the United States stands ready to help it defend them. As regional tensions continue to rise, Oyster Bay is poised to become a linchpin of resistance against aggression, a forward base for freedom of navigation, and a symbol of a deepening alliance. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage on Indo-Pacific defense developments. See you in the next one.